Hey y'all, I'm back with another channel message. This one's going to be about there's an old version of you here, old versions, old memories that are trying to cling to you. Okay, they're trying to hold on for dear life. Okay, trying to get you to turn around per se. Turn around per se, all right? Like there's something about temptation. Okay, it's like maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that. No. Okay. Um you're being pushed into your highest timeline. Okay. Some of y'all are part of a very small group of people. Okay. These energies feel like you guys just kind of decided to come back. You didn't really have to, but you guys did anyway. Okay. I feel like, and there's just something about your energy that is very healing. Okay. There's a healing energy here. All right. You're meant to heal the world somehow, some way. Some of y'all are actually going to be energy healers. Okay. Um, so you're being asked to continue forward if you're already on this path of a healer or this path of light worker. I feel mostly healers here. Okay. That you need to continue to walk. Okay. If you're already walking the path. All right. There's like a energy here where you feel like you're stepping away, you're stepping back. um you're feeling a lot right now. Okay, some of y'all could actually be sick. Okay, this is not medical. I feel like this is something that's spiritual. Okay, this is a spiritual illness of some sort, or you may feel like you're ill in some way, shape, or form. All right, but I feel like for a lot of you, these health issues could be symbolic, or this health issue is not even a health issue that is a medical issue. It's more of a spiritual thing. Like your body is going through such a heavy detox, a heavy energy that is just purging from you at this time. Allow that to happen. Okay, allow yourself to purge, allow yourself to rest. Okay, if you don't feel like something is right, or you don't feel like like be content with not finishing your to-do list. I'm getting, okay, some of y'all are like have a to-do list that you do every day, but it feels like you haven't been able to complete those lists lately. um, you've been like contemplating a lot, maybe changing things up in your daily routines. Okay, there's something where you're being pushed to be who you really are. Okay, it's like this energy, you can't fake something anymore. Okay, don't fake anything right now. All right, if you're trying to fake something here, fake a connection, fake an interest of some sort here, things that you used to be interested in, if you're not interested, you're not interested. That's your authentic version trying to step forward. Okay, your higher self wants you to step forward into your most authentic version. Okay, not to also not to feel like you're a burden. Okay, there's something about you maybe, or like this energy where people are burdening you, like you feel like people are putting burdens on you. Okay, and it's like maybe you don't feel it's fair. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. All right, yeah, because I just feel like you guys are you guys can't like do this anymore, like in a sense of like you can't walk this other path anymore, like this one you've been walking for, this mundane path. I'm going to say this is a mundane path for you. If you're not feeling up to it, you're feeling disinterested, you're feeling like you need to kind of like be in solitude, there is a higher calling here that you need to answer. If you haven't answered that call already, if you have, confirmation for you, this message. But I feel something here where you can't pretend anymore. Okay, you may be feeling like like you are being yourself, but then it's almost like spirits like, no, you actually are not being your true self. You're afraid in a sense, like you're backing away, almost like you're walking it, but then you're not walking it at the same time. Like there's something where you're kind of resistant to certain steps. Okay, I feel like you guys can get ahead of yourself is what I'm getting. Not to get ahead of yourself, just start with, it's one step at a time. Okay, it's the first step, and then the next step after that, the next step after that. Not thinking about step 1 through step 10. No, think of just step 1. Okay, don't, instead of thinking of step 4, think of step 3. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. It's, you guys over plan, over analyze. Therefore, you paralyze yourself by not doing anything at all. Okay, like there's something like that here where you need to just start with the first step. Okay, and you may need to address some things where you are resistant to something, like procrastinating, or you're still afraid of some type of aspect of you that is waiting to be unlocked. Okay, um, there's a lot of things activating within you, and it may be scaring you. It may be, it may be feel like it's just overwhelming or something. I feel like, okay, um, but it's all about the first step, you guys. The first step. That's all. Don't worry about anything else. Okay. Um, and the old self, the old version is trying to keep you from taking that first step. Okay, some of y'all could be having dreams about like old coworkers, old friends, okay, old business partners, what, what, like, I just feel like there's something like that here. Exes, whatever, there may be dreams you may be having of these people. I feel like it's coming up for you to release because you may be subconsciously holding on to it still. Okay. Um, but I feel like, there's this thing where you're really being tested. You're really needing to be your most authentic self. Okay. There's no other option. You have to be yourself. Okay. You cannot be yourself. Can't back away from this. Okay. Like, I just feel like uh, decisions kind of have to change. Like, you have to kind of decide differently here. You may going to be even more strategic or even more quiet about things. Um, all right. Because I feel like, there's this energy where you have to make a move of some sort. There's something that you have to do that you've been contemplating here, when it comes to your divine path, okay? Like even with your career, things like that. You can't stay in a place where you don't feel welcome, or you feel like you're just an outcast or something like that. It's almost like I feel like you guys could be outcast no matter what kind of career you have when it comes to that 3D stuff. Okay. Of course, yes, we're still 3D, we're still human and all these things, but there's something about doing those types of that type of work, like everybody else does. Like it's always going to turn out the same way for you. Okay, just remember that if you're considering, it's going to turn out the same way. It could be a thing too where you're being given a second chance to do it again, but not to reveal so much about yourself, because I feel like the last chapter of that the last chapter of lessons, you revealed a lot about yourself. You were maybe a little gullible, maybe a little naive, in conversating, and you maybe said too much or something like that. Like with the times where you actually did let your walls down, when you were open to connecting, you didn't use your discernment. Okay, like there's something like that here. Don't allow your previous experiences to keep you frozen. There's a lot of this energy of being frozen right now with a lot of y'all. You're frozen. Okay, it's like you're frozen, but time's moving. Does that make sense? It's like there's something about time and you being frozen in it. Um, Something like that. Okay, because it's just about the first step that you need to take. Okay, it's not about the 10th. Don't think about the 10th step. Don't think 6 months down the line. Think about right now. Okay, it has to be 1 foot forward in front of the 1 foot in front of the other. Okay, all right. You have a lot of people that are admiring you at this time as well. Okay, you have a lot of people just coming towards your way, like I mentioned. That's why you are getting overwhelmed. Okay, and you're picking up on every little subtle energy. Subtle energy. Okay, that's the one thing. You're picking up on every little subtle energy. You can feel changes in people's energies. Just the slightest change in somebody's energy, you're like, you're whoa, and you're getting confirmations of these types of things that, wow, I guess that wasn't me. I was picking up on that. Okay, so Spirit's trying to make you aware of how powerful you are, how intense you are, how gifted you are. Okay. Not to be, and this, this divine path is all tied to your gifts, all tied to this awareness. Okay. Um, but it's only just about the first step. Just focus on the first step to take. That's all. Don't focus on, don't get too ahead of yourself here. It's another message. Don't get ahead of yourself. That's why you feel frozen, because you're getting ahead of yourself. Um, a lot of y'all need to, like I mentioned, you guys really need to recharge and rest, because there's so much happening. Like your energy, your physical body, just feeling all of these upgrades and this new light that's coming in. Okay, this new gifts that are coming in. It's almost like it's confusing you. Like your emotions, I feel like, are changing. Like one minute you're up, you're you feel you're vibing, and the next minute you're like, you just want to be away, that kind of thing. So that's completely normal, because there's something about a portal opening up too for you. I feel like there could be a portal that's opening up, or it's an opportunity, okay, or something that you've been manifesting will come through in that portal timeline. I get something about a week's time, okay, like within a week, or a week following the portal, or something like that. Okay, like there's something to that. And not to be afraid. Okay, that's the biggest thing, is not to be afraid. All right, do not be afraid of anything. Okay, do not be afraid of what is revealed to you at this time. Okay, hidden truths are coming towards you. You could have hidden supporters come towards you, hidden enemies being revealed to you. Just, I know it's a lot, but it's to help you navigate. Okay, it's to help you understand what your path is moving forward. Okay, because people look at you as a person that can handle it. You look at a person that can handle all of the challenges. You're a person that is an alchemist. You're a person that can considered a magician, I guess, to others. Do you consider, like, how does he or she do that? How are they able to thrive in those situations when I barely got through that one? Like that this is tied to your purpose, like just bestowing knowledge. Teachers. Some of you are meant to just teach. That's like your path, okay? But that's a form of healing too, because the more knowledge you give, the more knowledge you share, okay, wisdom you share, that's healing, okay, because they could apply it to their situations, people's, okay. So the biggest takeaway from this message is to not be afraid, okay. Like, it's, if anything, get excited. If anything, view it differently, okay. That's the thing that's changing too, like how you view something. It's about, like, allowing it to come to you, because you've been in an energy of chasing things all the time. You realize that you're so magical and you're so powerful that you don't need to be chasing things. It just comes to you, because this is what you are. You're a magician, you're a manifester, you're an alchemist, okay. That's the biggest thing here, is they want you to understand that you are a master manifester, a master alchemist, a magician, okay. You're a magical being, okay. You were given these gifts for a reason, and these gifts are to help you, not to burden you, okay. So, all right, y'all. So, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Like, share, and subscribe. Support me on TikTok, thecapenergy. Okay, I'm available for personal readings. I'll put some of what I offer and the specials I'm offering in the description box, and where you can contact me for that if you're interested. All right, remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all. Namaste.